It's time to meet the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight.
Hello, sweet peas. This week, we're going to focus on self-care. If you're new here, my name is Morgan. I have a 16-month-old and a wonderful husband who is incredibly helpful and very, very cute and very, very funny. And if you're looking for some motivation to slow down, take some time to yourself, even if it's just like 30 minutes, even if it's just the length of this vlog, while you make sure to drink some water and put your phone down. I got you. I'm sending you that motivation now via this video. Let's get into it. I've got almost 2 full days, like 1.5 days, where I'm just gonna do stuff I wanna do alone. And I'm really excited about it. There is this phenomenon that happens with flamingos, and it happens to both male and female flamingos, by the way. But they lose their pink color when their infants are first born and when they're young due to like the stress of raising an infant. And then as their chick becomes like more independent, they gain that color back. And so a lot of parents, especially moms in the last few years, have really talked about like losing their pink and then like getting their pink back. It's really specific. I feel like I said that a lot in the last video, is like, I have wanted nothing more in my whole life than to be a mom, and it's so amazing. And it has done nothing more than confirm my stance on being pro-choice, because like, it is so hard. People should not do this if they don't want to, because I think the only reason that I am surviving is, one, because I have an incredible, very, very supportive husband who absolutely helps with every single aspect. But two, also like, even being up at like 4 a.m., waking up every hour to like help the baby with something, I was like so overjoyed because like I've always wanted this, you know? So I can't imagine how stressful it is if you don't have a partner that's helping you, or if it's not something that you chose for yourself on purpose. Anyway, but even with all that love, even with this being something I always wanted to do, it is something that takes up every single minute of your day. It's so much more overwhelming and exhausting than I think anyone can prepare you for. And so I've wanted to do a video like this for a while, where it's like 2 days of like, I am just doing stuff I want to do. I went to physical therapy this morning. I didn't want to do that, but I do feel like it's part of self-care to continue to go. And then of the 2 days, today I have a nail appointment at 3. Right now it's about 10:30. So I think my plan is I'm going to do kind of cozy, relaxing stuff today. I don't think we'll take a nap, because to me that feels like a waste of free time. But also in an hour I might feel differently. In an hour I might be like, never mind, I need a nap. And then tomorrow I think we're going to get out of the house and do some stuff. My hope for today, I would love to just like sit in bed or like in our room and work on a craft project and watch something, or maybe like listen to some new music, like discover some new musicians. I really want to sing some musical theater. I don't know if I'll share it with you guys or if it'll be like a, you know, maybe that's too vulnerable, but I feel like something that I miss, I would say the most from college, because I went to a college that had a pretty strong music department. They had like practice rooms that were not really soundproof, but like sound deafening. And when I was like really stressed out, I would go there. It was always unlocked. I would go in like the middle of the night and like just like sing to like process my emotions. It's so cheesy how much I love musical theater. I thought about going to the movies by myself, but there's nothing that I want to see by myself. There's a couple of musicals I still haven't watched, like musical movies. I still haven't seen the Color Purple musical. I've seen the original movie. I don't know though, like that's a bummer, you know what I mean? And I'm not looking to be a bummer. That's also like, it's so traumatic. So yeah, now that I'm home, I'm in a very cozy outfit. I have on my favorite sweater from Homebodies Club, who I will tag, and then you can't see them, but I have on my Free Label my Free Label Sunday pants. I wear, right now they're not shipping to the US, so one, this isn't an ad, they didn't pay me, but two, whenever they start shipping to the US again, I cannot describe to you how much I am wearing free label clothes every single day. Every single day. I'm going to cut this. I'm going to send this to them and be like, I need you to know the minute you're shipping back in the US, please text me. Text me personally. So I'm very cozy. I showered last night. I don't know if you can tell, my hair is really clean. I still have a little bit of makeup actually. I can't get it off from our photo shoot. It won't come off. It's fine. I think it looks good. Yeah, I think staying cozy and close to home today. And then tomorrow, I think I'm gonna like wake up early and like go read at like the library maybe. Go read somewhere out in the world. Maybe like a coffee shop. Do you guys remember when we were, maybe this was just unique to my hometown, but it used to be like a really big thing, I feel, to go to like Starbucks or a coffee house that had like a big inside and like set up your study materials and like sit there and like study and read. And like I really want to do that and like we're not going to Starbucks anyway, but also I think the Starbucks, I'm trying to think, all of the Starbucks here, like they have an indoor portion, but they're not like, they used to be so like cozy. At least the ones in Mobile, they had like, it was like that area of like the Friends, like Central Park. Like there were like couches and it was like very comfortable to like sit there for a long time. And now every Starbucks I go into, it's like a restaurant. There's like chairs that you're clearly not really supposed to be comfortable in for more than like 40 minutes. It's so annoying. Anyway, I might look up and see if there's other like coffee shops that I could go and read at in the morning. I'm definitely driving all the way to Albany to get pizza more. I don't care. Is it basically an hour round trip by the end of it? Yes. It's my favorite food. It's also particularly silly because I think we're having pasta tonight and I'll be getting pasta tomorrow at Pizza More. It's my day. It's my day, okay? If I want to have pasta 2 days in a row, that's my business. Definitely going to the book bin tomorrow. And I don't know, maybe we'll go do some window shopping. I think what's most interesting about me having a self-care day versus like a lot of people on YouTube having like a me day is I feel like other vloggers that I watch will be like, I'm having a self-care day, and they're going to like Target, then Barnes & Noble, then Marshall's, then, you know what I mean? And like spending money and then doing a haul. And I guess, you know, maybe if I had money, I would do that too. But I do really just like to window shop and just walk around and look at stuff. I just like to visit things. I really feel like I've changed my mindset to like, I don't need more junk in my home. Like I'm only buying things I really like need, or books. I probably don't need more books, but I really like books. Sorry, I do eventually read them. I have like a pretty, compared to other people I've seen online, not judging, just like putting my own stance where I'm at, but keeping my my status known. Some people have like 300 like unread books on their bookshelf, and I have like I think 10 or 15. Bragging. So, you know, I don't feel that bad when I buy new ones from a small bookshop. I'm also a few books behind on my reading goal. I'm trying to read 50 books by the end of the year. I'm at like 32, I think. So I would like to read probably both today and tomorrow. I don't know. What I'm going to do right now is I think I'm going to make a snack. And I made sweet tea yesterday, so I'm going to pour some sweet tea. And then I think I'm going to... This is like such precious time. I'm really trying to like think of what I want to do the most. I think I'm gonna watch like a true crime type vibe documentary, and or maybe a musical, very different, and journal a little bit and also work on my craft project. I think that's what we'll start with. Yeah, let's start there. Okay, I've got peanuts in the shell, one of my favorite snacks. Meat sticks, another one of my favorite snacks. These weird little vegetarian egg bite things. I don't know if they're going to be a hit. We just got them at the grocery outlet. Sweet tea. Also, only one person ever said anything about it, but like if you see a Starbucks reusable cup at our house Felix worked at Starbucks for a long time. Also, I just recently bought more of these at a garage sale that had never been used. They're just good reusable cups. They're not from, like, they were originally from Starbucks, but we didn't buy them from there. I've got lotion. I've got the medication I need to take. I don't have my journal. It's over there, but I will grab my journal. I've got my other journal right here. I've got books to read. I've got my iPad where I'll be doing the watching of stuff. I think I'm going to put it in here in front of me, so you won't really be able to see it, I don't think, but there you go. Look at this. What a spread. Nice. And I've got 4 hours till my nail appointment. So we're doing pretty good. Okay, I'm headed to my nail appointment. I got 3 episodes into my show. It was really interesting. I don't know when I'll finish it. I don't know if I'll finish it. When would I find the time, other than right now? Anyway, really excited to get my nails done. There's literally nothing on my nails right now because Elise was sick during our last appointment, so she canceled, and then I didn't rebook for a long time. You know, I just forgot. So anyway, getting like a fall inspired thing because today is the 22nd. So I feel like if I got full on Halloween, that's silly because Halloween's in like a week. And I personally kind of wanted to get Christmas, but I think instead what I'm going to do is go ahead and book my next appointment today for only like a month from now and get Christmas then. We'll see.
Robin glanced up from his translation of Simitian's histories and saw 2 black-clad figures striding briskly towards a tower.
Good morning. It's like 9:15. Little change of plans this morning due to how the night went with the toddler. We're gonna go as a family to try this new coffee place. I've been meaning to try it anyway, and I think it'll be a cute short form. So I'm making Felix and the baby go with me and trying out a new little spot. It's called the Chubby Bean. They're Mexican owned. They're very cute. They have a lot of different drinks I've never heard of. So I'm excited about that. Then I'm going to come home. They're going to go to the store without me. I don't have to go to the store. And I think I'm going to take an everything shower. I'm really excited. Then when they get back, you and I will head out on the town doing stuff. Got me with the beautiful girl.
Yeah.
The beautiful girl who runs the Instagram who I saw today.
She's beautiful.
She's so beautiful. I hope you can see us.
Maybe.
Okay, taste testing my burrito.
Yeah.
That I've already taste tested. I got it without cabbage and without guac. I would probably get it with extra cheese, maybe. I don't know, it's a perfect like moistness right now. I don't like cabbage in general. I feel like it's really bitter.
What?
I know, yeah, I know other people really like it.
It's not bitter at all.
I feel like it is. I'm not normally like a texture person as I've gotten older. I used to think that I was, but it's this same texture that's just the one texture that's a problem. And it's the like coconut strings, onion, cabbage, this like stringy, thin. I don't like that. So good. It's called the Miss Piggy burrito, so I obviously had to get it. Would have been a crime not to. And then I got the dulce de leche cookie butter latte. Also really good. Felix has it right now. And then what did you get?
Horchata cold brew with oat milk. It's incredible. It's so good. I haven't tried Morgan's yet. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Obsessed with that.
Yeah.
Wow, it's so good. I think it's really funny that their Miss Piggy burrito,
Doesn't have bacon?
it has pork, so.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Can I try yours?
Thank you.
Oh, that's so
Isn't
good.
it so good?
That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my new favorite place for sure.
It's incredible.
It's actually really smart that it's 20 minutes away from our house.
Yeah.
Because
smart of them and smart for us.
we won't be here.
Can
But
you get a clip of it this way?
it is about to be like, oh, we're already on this side of town. Should we go to Chubby Bean?
There's a pink car here. I want this pink car. Also, in the sun, it's like
It's like iridescent pink.
Yeah.
So I've got my drink. It was really, really cute. It's just a drive-through place. There's no inside. The girly who actually handed us our order and everything was so cute. I recognized her from their Instagram. She's really cute. When I got the Miss Piggy burrito and I ordered it like without cabbage and guac, she also asked if I wanted salsa and I was like, oh, no thanks. Like, or red or green sauce, not salsa. And she was like, just so you know, our green is like really mild. Which is just like, she was like, I see that you're white, like super white. And she's so right, because what I didn't want to say, because I didn't want to sound like a wimp, is that the green is probably still too spicy. So I don't need it. What I instead said, to sound a little cooler, was like, oh, I'm gonna eat this on the way home. Like, I won't even have time to put sauce on it. I'm not a sauce or like a salsa girl. I'm not. I don't feel like my food's missing anything without it. So why would I add it? I am like a ranch kind of sauce. If I needed ranch, not with this, but other things. I usually add ranch to like anything that has like fries, but not like red or green sauce. Anyway, my plan originally was that Felix and the baby were gonna go to the store, and when they got back, I was gonna leave, and I was gonna take a shower while they were gone. But they're actually gonna go to the store later, completely separately, in Mimi's car. So I think I'm actually gonna leave now to go out on our adventures and then come back a little early and take like a long before bed shower. You know what I mean? Get like so cozy. Then I don't have to like shower and then go out. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna dress cute. This was like cozy. This is my very cliche mama sweatshirt from my sister-in-law that I am obsessed with. I love it. I'm obsessed with being a mother. Sorry, I love it. Let's put on a cute outfit. And also I think makeup. I think we're also gonna wear makeup today. Who is she? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, this is my final look. The pants are from Lucy and Yak. I thrifted this shirt. It's actually from Isaac Mizrahi, the man that I hate from Project Runway. And I've got an Ava and Viv denim jacket. It's only 60 degrees out though. So I don't know if I'll really need this, but I do feel like it completes the look. Oh, and then my necklace is from Risa Bobisa. Yeah, my pants didn't fit for a while, and so I put them in a pile of stuff to sell. And then as I was cleaning my room a couple days ago, I was like, let me try these on again, and they fit now. So I don't know, I don't remember if I was pregnant when I tried them on last, but they fit now, so. And then I'm taking my pink crescent bag that Shelly made for me for my birthday. Let's do a what's in my bag haul. I've got my Kindle and a case that I made, my favorite Trader Joe's lotion, Felix's keys, because I need their keys to get into the P.O. box, a tampon, my AirPods, which are in this little whale shark case that we found at a random store in Washington, a mask, this little bag that opens up into like a full bag. I always have one in my purse. I use it all the time. Sarah Day Arts made it. She's a Jewish artist that we really like. Really good bag. Use it all the time. And then my wallet. So that's what's in my bag. What's in your bag? Amazing. Okay, and then I've got my coffee still, and I'm also bringing my water bottle. I think the first place we're gonna go actually is to clean out the car, because I don't mind doing it. Felix hates doing it, and I have the time to do it. That seems like plenty of good reasons to me. I gotta take my medication before I go. Make sure you take your medication, everyone. This is a reminder. Time for a haul. I got 3 books at the book bin. My gift card that I had left over from my Mother's Day present from Felix had $30 on it. So I only spent $7 because it was gonna be $37. For $5, I got this pulp, what do they call it? Like a pulp novel? I didn't even know this type of novel had a name like that. But this is exactly the kind of books I would read when I was like, I'm sure everyone here is gonna know what I mean, but you know when you're like in like the 5th grade and they're like, you should be reading at an 11th grade level. And then you're like, why would I? Those books suck. They're boring. When I was like kind of trying to read at a higher level, I was reading books like this. This is exactly the vibe. It literally says, it's called Ghost Child. And on the front it says, he has power and a rage that never dies. Lonely, he reaches out to claim the living. Who dares befriend the ghost child? And then the cover also has this little like, you open it and there he is. Very interesting. I bought this thing Between Us. I've already read this once. It is one of my favorite books I've ever read. It is the scariest book I think I've ever read, in my opinion, based on my own personal fears. If you have had someone close to you die recently, I would not recommend it. If you are either really well into your grief that you feel you could handle that, or if you've never lost like a partner or someone incredibly close to you, I think it'll be fine. This is the only book that I can remember that has ever like made it hard for me to go to sleep. Really only like a couple of specific scenes, but I wanted to own it. I wanted Gus Marino to have my money. I have not read any of his other stories. This is his only novel, I think. The back says that he has had like short stories appear in these other things, but I think this is his only novel. Love it. This is the only copy they had, so I'm glad I got it. And then for only $14.99, I got Exit Lane, which says the best of When Harry Met Sally, Normal People, and Lady Bird, all wrapped into one vintage button down and sprinkled with Midwestern charm. Okay, When Harry Met Sally is like my second favorite movie of all time, so I'm excited about this. I don't know anything about Erica Viewrink, maybe is how you say it, but I liked that the cover was kind of like, it looks like a play, you know what I mean? So I'm interested in that. I read a lot of thriller and horror, and my therapist was like, well, I completely understand why you do that in order to experience stressful feelings alone. She was like, I get it. You should also probably branch out and read non-horror. And I was like, okay, because you know everything. Anyway, so I'm trying to do that because she's probably right. I have still some time. I want to find a place to pee, and I also want to sit down and read somewhere. I want to read on a front porch swing, but nobody has one. It's hot sitting in the car. So yeah, I might go ahead and drive all the way to Albany. There's like a park there. There's also a park here that I could read at, but it looks like it might rain. I could also just go read at the library, which was one of my plans. But I don't know. Let's see. Let's just drive and keep listening to musical theater and see what happens. Okay. I decided to come sing in the garage. I never get to do this. So I don't know how long I'll be down here. And I don't expect it to be very great because I am not trained anymore. I don't go to lessons anymore. And I haven't in like almost 10 years. Well, like 8 years. So, but I really like doing it and it makes me happy, and there is no reason to not do something just because it wouldn't be professionally good. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy acting. I am gonna just act and sing in the garage for me, for nobody, just me. And that's something I'm trying to bring into my self-care days, is doing things that I just like doing, just because I like doing them, which is hard. It's hard to unlearn like perfectionism, but yeah, I'm excited. Hello. I didn't film singing. I said that I might, and might means maybe I won't, and so I didn't. It was for me, but I had a great time. I sang for like an hour, just like some of my faves. Felt really good. I think I'm gonna do that more. Nobody in the house texted me to be like, you're being so effing loud in the garage right now, so must be fine. But I had a great time. I really, like, I was like crying because I really do, like, I love musical theater so much. I mean, obviously I got a degree in it, but there's just like, I could talk about it for so long. There's truly like no other art form like it. It's like so collaborative, and like obviously there's like opera and then like straight plays, and like that's like all in the same realm. I also enjoy seeing like operas and straight plays, but there's just something about like singing musical theater and like expressing feelings I'm not actually really feeling right now. Like, you're gonna tell me that still hurting from the last 5 years, just like belting that out, doesn't solve your problems? Because I instantly feel better about anything. Now, that girl's in a bad relationship and I'm in a great relationship, but I can remember, I have memories I pulled from real life about being mistreated by people, you know what I mean? Doing little concerts in the garage really lifted my spirits. I would say all of this has been great. I'm also very excited to see how Felix does with their self-care days next week. But all of this has been amazing. But I already feel like my favorite part of the entire 2 days will probably be singing in the garage. It was also like a pretty good day. I had like, you know, I had like honey next to me in case my throat like started to get tired, but I didn't really need it. And then I know my voice sounds tired right now, but it's actually because I was just singing a song just now before I started recording. That is not really in my range. So I think the other thing about singing for fun is like, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I mess up my voice for a few days. You know, like I don't have a performance, which is different than in school when you have to really think a lot about what you have coming up and stuff. Right now I'm headed to Pizza More. It's about 3:30, so I'm having like weird early dinner, and I'm gonna read while I eat. If it's still open, I'll stop by the St. Vinny's in Albany just because I need a couple of things for my Halloween costume, but I can probably easily thrift, and I'll check out their DVDs and VHSs obviously. But if not, I'll head home. I will hang out with the baby while Felix has dinner, then we'll wind down together, finish up the video. So anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys at Pizza More. I cannot more highly recommend coming to eat dinner by yourself at like 3:30 to an empty restaurant. Read a book, talk to very few people. Love it. Here she is. The reason for the season. And the season is a day that I get to do what I want. All right, time for a little thrift haul. I was very brave. I didn't buy that much of things I didn't need. Two things first for our family Halloween costume. We were originally gonna be, the baby was gonna be a little Orphan Annie, and we were gonna be Lily St. Regis and Rooster. But we're trying to spend less money, right? And we would have had to buy a lot of very specific things that we probably wouldn't have worn again from thrift stores, but still. So instead, the baby's gonna be a flower with just some green clothes he already has, and Felix is making him a little collar that looks like a flower. I'm gonna be a gardener with some clothes I already had, plus this plaid shirt that I just thrifted. And then Felix is gonna be dirt with some brown pants they already had that they don't really wear, and this brown shirt, and they're gonna put worms all over them. And then I'm sure they'll wear them again. Then got Mary Poppins on VHS. I actually already had it, but I tried to watch it the other day and it wouldn't play, so I think it's bad. Chorus Line on VHS. Very excited about that. And couple of DVDs. We've got Aladdin, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. I've actually never seen this. And All Dogs Christmas Carol, which I think I've seen in my life, but I don't remember anything about it. So I'm gonna go take a nice long shower, which for me is like 20 minutes. I'm like a really fast shower. Other people I know like will take like an hour long shower. I get too bored. I should get a shower radio is what I should do. But anyway, so I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna take an everything shower, shave all the stuff I want to shave, just feel warm and cozy, and then we'll chat to end our day. Okay, I'm showered. I'm lotioned. I'm so clean from my head to my little bitty toes. And we're just gonna debrief a little bit. I had so much fun the last 2 days. It was so genuinely like revitalizing. And I know people say all the time like, oh, make sure you're taking time for yourself. Like, you know, just like in the times that we're in, right? And then also particularly as parents to like a young kid. But unfortunately, they're right. It's like when you start going on walks and you're like, man, this did kind of help my mental health a little bit. And you're like, I hate when they were right. You know what I mean? But I feel so much more relaxed. I didn't really scroll like on my phone that much the last 2 days, just because like I was busy doing stuff I want to do and not just like filling in the little bit of time that I have with like my phone. You know what I mean? I was much more mindful about what I was doing. And so I hope that's something I will take forward in the next, few weeks until I can do this again. This first year, almost year and a half of motherhood has been really amazing, but, obviously really exhausting. And so I think something we're going to try to do over the next however long, so something we'll hopefully do from now on is I think we're both going to try and take like at least a day each month where we get to like clock out from as much of parenting as we can for, 8 hours of a day or something, and do stuff that's like just for us. Because right now, anytime we have like away from the baby, like when he's napping or at night, we're spending together, which is great and obviously amazing. But like it really is important to spend time with yourself too. Like That's the only relationship you have from the moment you're born to the moment that you die. And so it's important to foster your relationship with yourself as well. I wish I could tell myself a year and a half ago, right before our kiddo was born, like, it's a lot, but it is so amazing and it's so worth it. And like, I know you're really nervous right now that you don't know what you're doing. And actually, that's okay, because everybody's just making it up. Your parents just kind of made it up as they went along. Every single person in the world is just kind of making it up as they go along. What's important is that your kiddo knows that they're loved and appreciated and safe, and everything else, you just try your best. And that's all you can do as a parent. And honestly, that's all you can do to yourself as you parent yourself, as you spend time with yourself. Like, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to change your opinion, but you need to, like, be kind to yourself, to your kiddo, to the people around you, especially in these times we live in right now. Kindness is, like, so important. If you watched to the end of this vlog, thank you so much. This is one that I was really looking forward to, and so I hope you guys enjoyed it, even though it's definitely on the shorter side. But I really want to always share with you guys what we're up to, and something that I'm really trying to focus on as I feel more and more out of control with our political climate is things that really do make me feel better. And I'm not just talking like for a few minutes. Like, I really loved like spending time with myself today. And that's not something I usually feel, but it was really great. If you want to see more content like this, please let us know. Next week, actually, Felix will also have a self-care vlog, assuming that it doesn't accidentally get all filmed in slow motion like it did last time. Very excited to see what they do with their days. If I had to guess, probably thrifting and crafting the whole time, but really excited to see that. If you want to see more of us, we're on literally all the social medias except for the one that used to be called Twitter. We also have a Patreon where we post about every other week and share just behind the scenes stuff that's going on in like our personal lives. Sometimes there's some shit talking, all those kinds of things. It's like a mini podcast. And all of the tiers have the same access to all the stuff, so it's kind of just like a pay what you can sort of situation. Speaking of which, if you're a patron, I cannot thank you enough. I know that I say this almost every single vlog, but thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching these videos. Thank you so much for any person who supports us in any way. This is truly a dream job, and we don't take it lightly. The world is so scary, but you are so lovely, and I'm so proud of you. Please go do something for yourself. Go take a shower. Go make yourself a fun little weird drink of like Sprite and grenadine, or make yourself a hot tea. Do whatever you can do right now. Right now. Leave. Go. Walk around. Do something to make yourself happy. And put down that phone every once in a while. Because sometimes it really is your phone, you know? Okay, I love you guys. We'll see you next week. Bye. The name is Mamdani. Mamdani. I'm kind of... There's this phenomenon that happens with flamingos. Flamingos. Their flamingo routine. Maybe I should Google this. Maybe like a coffee shop. Do you guys remember when we were... Maybe this is a universal experience to like my town. Opposite of what I mean. To a coffee shop? I'll have to look one up, but like, do you guys remember, maybe this was just universal to my town. I did it again. I used the wrong word. Oh, I didn't even say who I was or anything.
Thank you, and then also of your food.
Yes. Okay, hold on. I can't remember what order I should do things in. But I'm not a sauce. Well, that's my phone farting, not me. My famous. I'm not famous.